Thanks for having me out to the house. So what are we in today? We're in a cast-in-place foundation, poured concrete in between forms. Sits on a footing. It's very typical of the neighborhood. And the reality of it is when we set these houses and they sit out of the ground, because the back of the house is a walkout. So the front of the house acts like a dam, if you will, as it takes on everything water-wise, pressure-wise, and then you have the rest of the load that comes straight down on the house. The reason I'm talking about that now is when we get to the rear of the home, it'll make more sense to us. So we see the floor joists here. See how they land on the wall here? So the front and rear wall are the load-bearing walls of the house. So they bear most of the load, and then the other part runs off the main beam, and we'll get to that part in between the windows. This being half of the front of the house, now this is St. Louis County's footprint, and we're showing that we have the garage out front. So this is where we're standing in the basement. So we have a major break right to the right of the steps here. Now what we want to do is we want to be able to expose the footing so that if we put a drain tile system in, we'll be able to see where the break is and identify it and bridge it properly. Piers then are put on 6-foot centers. So then they would run the span to the corner. We have a diagonal crack that's running approximately 9 feet into the corner, and then a break coming up a little bit from where it hinged. Closed cell injections will be done to the wall first, which is a polyurethane that's put in the wall. Then once that's done, the epoxy skin's relieved and taken from off the wall because it doesn't stick to it. Then carbon fibers put on it so that the carbon allows the concrete to become a PSI that's stronger than what it is there, and that way the wall will be sustainable. The only thing that's really pushing on the house, besides a little bit of negative grade on the side of the house here, is the back. And as we make our way to the back door, we'll see that we've got a pretty good sized window here, which is awesome for being able to utilize the light. As we take closer examination, we can see that there's not a lot of concrete above this door or above this window, and we see that break where it's coming open. When a crack opens like this, that means it's falling down in a way. Thank you. So there it is, opening like this. So this half of the house has wanted to lunge this way, and I say lunge, that's a big word for centimeters or quarters of an inch, but at the end of the day we want it to stop. We don't want the roof to react to it, because that's what happens. It will eventually start to dip, pull, get a roof leak, something starts to irritate it. So the why is big window, bad header, we've got some negative grade, we've got some downspouts to bury, but it's all fixable. So we'll propose to put the piering in with a drainage system in the areas that we've done the piers so that we can put back pressure relief on the inside of the house, plus bring it up to speed as to how houses are built. Warranty will transfer with the house as well on that. We will have an engineer sign off outside of my company on this so that we show that we are doing things correctly and that we're by the book. So this will come in a Google folder with other photos of the outside, with an agreement that will show the amount of the project, the design of the project, the materials used, where the piers would be placed, closed cell, carbon fiber, things of that nature. So we appreciate the opportunity, and if you have any questions, you don't hesitate to call us. Thank you. This is Stephen from Waterproof Solutions. I'll do it.